But when the fight was over, before the judges, before the scorecards came up on in the ring, were you worried at all that maybe you wouldn't get the nod?
Y'all know something funny? When we was talking in like the 12th round, I think the 12th or 11th, we was talking shit. But he like, you ain't gonna win. I said, shit, why not? What you talking about? He like, now you gonna give it to you. I was like, oh, is that right? So, that's how boxing works. It's sad to say, that's how boxing works. I'm not like totally upset. I figured with a superstar, you won't get too much on paper. But shit, I damn sure thought I had it. Especially when they announced the score for him. I was like, oh, they gonna give me a split decision win. I was like, oh yeah. I said, oh shit, here it comes. But as soon as I heard that 114, I was just like, damn, all right, it's over with. So yeah, man, it's just crazy. I ain't gonna lie. Like it's okay. We gonna run it back. It's okay.
What up, though? It's
Peace and blessings, you ugly mofos. Welcome to another episode of Heat Rant. I am your host, Felix Long Trousers. I'm sorry, guys. I could not get my face cam today, so I was like, let me just do a quick little audio joint. We'll be back to the face cam tomorrow. Bear with me. I'm just waking up, so just know that I'm going to say a whole lot of stuff that probably doesn't even sound coherent. But hey, just know that this is not how I usually speak. I speak a lot more clear most of the time. Just bear with me. But we got to talk about this fight with Gervonta Tank Davis and Lamont Roach, the Reaper Roach, which is crazy because he's only had 10 knockouts. 10 knockouts is not no slouch work, don't get me wrong, but it's like when I hear you called the Reaper, I'm assuming you out here laying these guys down, right? But at the end of the day, I got to respect him. He's from around the way, son. He's a real DMV native. He claims DC, but he's really from Capitol Heights. That's fine with me. I don't care. You know what I'm saying? I'm still thinking like, yo, we gotta have to beat Baltimore, son. We gonna have to beat Baltimore, man. And the fight came out to a draw. Interesting draw, son. Because I was watching one of my mans and I was rooting for Lamont Roach, bro. Regardless of his ugly ass last name, son. Disgusting last name. I still was like, yo, we need Roach to take Tank out of this, son. Because I'm tired of these Baltimoreans, B-more guys thinking that they tough because Gervonta 5'5.5" midget ass is out here clocking niggas left and right. There's a lot of controversy on this fight, right? Because a lot of people saw Tank as the winner, but I think a fair amount of people also see Roach as the winner. I honestly feel like it was a draw. It was definitely a draw when I look at it. Of course, both fighters are going to have their own inputs on what they felt it was.
I'm happy with my performance for sure. I'm definitely happy with my performance. I'm just a little frustrated with the scorecards. I thought I should have won. And I thought I should have won a competitive fight. I think I did what I needed to do necessary to bank the rounds, and even without the knee, that should have been a knockdown. So I don't think there's any excuse for me not to win tonight, but that's just how the cookie crumbled. When I seen the ref start counting, I was like, continue. Why'd you stop? So I can tell you exactly what happened. There was an exchange where he threw a left hand and, he hit me a little bit. I rolled it, came back with a right hand, and I hit him, landed a jab, and he took a knee. So even if he had to wipe his eye, whatever the case may be, that's a rookie mistake. Don't do that. That's a knockdown.
What was going through your mind when you heard the decision?
Nobody like a draw, from a guy that get knockouts and things like that, but it's cool. I feel like if we fight again, I could do more. And I should have did more. I was lost in I lost track in the rounds. That's why we need what is it called? Yeah, man. I didn't know what round it was. Facts.
Tank, Eric Blum from DailyMail.com. First off, your coach just said, can you confirm, did you get your hair done 2 days before the fight?
Yeah. I ran water over it today, but I must ain't do it enough.
Can you describe what the feeling was like in the ring? And was it to get the towel out, to get the burn out of your eyes, or what was going on? And
I didn't want to get caught. I didn't want to get caught while my eyes was burning, and like you can get knocked out like that. So I'd rather take the knee than But I didn't really know that you can like get disqualified for all that, or like when you start counting, I'm like, what the hell? But I don't know. It's cool.
I think the thing that made it the most controversy was like this guy Gervonta decided to take a freaking knee in the middle of the match, and he was saying pretty much that he had like something in his eye, like some type of oil in his eye, and people were saying like, "Yo, that should be considered a knockdown." And don't get me wrong, I want Roach to win, so of course I want to say that's a knockdown, right? But when you really watch it, it wasn't. It wasn't. He just pretty much it got to be some type of penalty, of course, because them punches that Lamont hit him it didn't phase him. It didn't make him like, oh, I gotta take a knee because I'm in pain. But it definitely, he gotta lose some type of points or something, because once he went to a knee, it looked like, yo, you trying to take a break? I've never seen somebody take a break in mid-fight. It don't work like that. If you're gonna take a break, you're gonna clinch. Pause. That was crazy.
Tank looks at the referee before taking a knee and walking back to his own corner, and Lamont Roach even asks the referee why he stopped the count. So Davis throws a lead right, and you can see him bring his right arm back into a high guard in front of his face. So Roach manipulates that guard positioning by just pushing aside on that right glove of Tank to open him up for that left hand. Now the shot grazes Tank as he rides it, but watch the braids afterwards. You can see that the braids of Tank go across his face, and the hair braids make contact with his eye, so gel may have gone in. And just a couple of seconds after this shot lands, watch Tank dab his right eye. Before that jab even lands, he's dabbing his eye. Then after that shot lands, Tank takes a back step and looks at the referee before taking a knee, and in any other circumstances this would be called a knockdown, particularly given that Tank also turns his back on the opponent. As he's asking for a towel, the referee tells Roach to go to the neutral corner, and the referee's already begun the count at 2. Tank then tells the referee to pause as he gets his face wiped, and then afterwards, when they return to the ring, Roach asks the referee why he stopped counting at 2, and Kenny Bayless then explains to Tank that if he takes a knee, that will constitute as a knockdown, but he doesn't give it as a knockdown, and he just lets them fight on. But when a fighter voluntarily takes a knee, it should be scored a knockdown.
Yeah, like I said, so it's not really a knockdown, but it should definitely be penalized for trying to take a break in between the fight. But then I guess at that point, you can make an argument that Roach won the fight. I don't know. You can make an argument that he won the fight. Let's be real. But it started off pretty decent though, man. The fight going on the first 3 rounds, it looked like maybe Gervonta Davis was feeling this guy out. Pause. And then it was just like, hey, maybe we might get the typical Gervonta fight that around 4th round. That's when he really starts getting busy. But it looked like Lamont Roach started really getting crazy around close to the end. That's where he really came up as the underdog at the end, though, man. But I'm not sure. I feel like I like the call. I like the draw. Because usually in this type of situation, they would just give it to Tank. They would just give it to the guy who's the champion. Like, hey, listen, you won this. It's over. So just the mere fact that it came out in a draw, I was like, hey, listen, man, that's fair, bro. Because honestly, believe it or not, I don't know if Roach won the fight. But it's like, my bias wants to come out and say he did, bro. especially it's close around the end, bro. Like, and around close to the end of the fight, it looked like Roach was controlling the fight, and it looked like Gervonta was getting nervous. Like, hey, hold on, son. I'm actually about to lose this, or I'm actually about to get knocked down. I don't know, man. That's just me though. And it looked like at the end of the fight, when they had a few choice words, it seemed like Gervonta was throwing like a little bit of diss. I'm not sure. I don't know how you guys want to take that, man. But at the end of the day, shout out to both of those fighters, man. I feel like it was a decent fight. I was illegally streaming it, so you know how that goes. It was staticking up sometimes. It was stopping. You know, the stream will get shut down, and I got to go get another stream. But it doesn't matter. I'm not paying $80 to watch that joint, and I didn't feel like driving to a bar. I'm watching that in my nice freaking TV in the basement and shit. Huge. So it looked beautiful to me. All right. Hey, but shout out DMV all day, son. They need to have a rematch, even though I think Gervonta came out and said he's not rematching Roach. I think it's because he's scared.
Do you want that rematch next? And if so, how likely it is that we're to see that fight happen again this year?
I'm not sure, bro. I'm definitely not sure. but hopefully we could get it before. Nah, it probably won't be this year.
Is that the one you want next?
It's definitely the one I want next, but it's not gonna be next.
What is?
You might see it in a minute. You definitely might see it in a minute.
I'll keep it a band with you. I just think he might be nervous. He might be nervous, like, hey, yo, that was kind of a close call. I don't know if we should put myself in a position like that again. I don't know. That's just me, though. I don't know. But that's all I got to say. Let me know in the comments below what y'all think about this. Hopefully you guys watch the fight. If you haven't, please watch it. Probably spoiled it for you. It's not a big deal, though. I think everybody in their mind knows the outcome at this point. But that's all I got to say. Peace and blessings, you ugly mofos. And I'm out.